One of the biggest issues for a controller Fortnite player is finding the best settings to play with. These settings include, but aren't limited to, targeting sensitivity, X and Y sensitivity, dead zone, and building and editing sensitivity. This video today will be giving you guys the information you need to determine the best settings that fit you personally. I'll also be showing off my updated settings for those of you who have been asking for them. The gameplay in the background is a 16 kill duo game. Comment down below and tell me what your settings are, and let's jump right into it. The first thing we'll be going over is the best X and Y sensitivity and the best targeting sensitivities. I just want to mention that if you guys are using your favorite streamers or YouTubers settings and you aren't having any luck with them, that it's because the settings they're using are most comfortable for them and may not actually be comfortable for you. I want you guys to also keep in mind that you don't need to play on an extremely high sensitivity to be considered good or to play better at all. In fact, you're actually more than likely hurting yourself if you play on really high sensitivities. The best sensitivity that I can recommend to you guys is playing anywhere between a medium sensitivity and a lower end on the high sensitivities. With this being said, anywhere from a 0.600 and a 0.800 X and Y sensitivity should be perfect for you guys. These sensitivities won't give you difficulty when you're trying to aim or turn around on someone who's shooting behind you. They aren't too fast and they aren't too slow. A lot of the times that I've recommended these sensitivities to people, they've often told me how they can hit more shots because of it and overall can play a lot better. You want a sensitivity that feels perfect for you and aids your aiming. Controller players have aim assist, which obviously will help, but if your sensitivity is too fast or too slow, you'll constantly be feeling like you're fighting your controller, and that's the opposite of what you want. We're going to be going over the best settings for targeting sensitivity now, and in this case, I recommend that you guys play with a relatively lower targeting sensitivity around 0.300 and 0.500. The idea behind this is to be able to control your shots more. With a higher targeting sensitivity, you'll be aiming all over the place just to try and stay locked onto your opponent, but the truth is, with a really low targeting sensitivity and the strength of aim assist, you won't miss very many shots this way. A lot of you guys ask how my aim is so spot on, and this is one of the reasons. I play on a really low targeting sensitivity, which helps me out in controlling my shots. As a controller player, we already have a huge advantage over mouse and keyboard players. We have aim assist. Using these settings will make you feel like aim assist is actually stronger, because that's what I felt when I changed my settings to a lower targeting sensitivity. We're going to move right into the best dead zone sensitivities and explain what dead zone actually is to people who don't know what it means. In the best words I could possibly use to explain this, dead zone is essentially the area at which your analog stick starts to move your character or aim in a certain direction. For example, a 0.10 dead zone sensitivity would mean that you want your analog sticks to start moving really early, whereas a 0.25 dead zone sensitivity would mean that you want your analog sticks to start moving midway through the initial touch of the stick. This has nothing to do with X and Y sensitivity, but it's rather a technical sensitivity that will change how your controller feels. With this being said, I recommend that you guys play anywhere from a 0.15 to a 0.25 sensitivity, just because you probably won't need anything higher or lower than that. Anything lower than a 0.15 can cause an unwanted drift effect, which will decrease your aim and performance in game. And anything higher than a 0.25 sensitivity will feel very awkward and slow compared to anything lower. Moving into building and editing sensitivities, these two are crucial parts of everyone's game and require you to be accurate without a gun. Too many players nowadays have their building and editing sensitivities raised way too high in order to do things as fast as possible. I'm here today to tell you that this is also a very poor setting to have for one reason. High sensitivities don't offer precision, rather they just offer speed. With building, you want to be precise and have the ability to build whatever you want without your sensitivity making it too difficult because it's too fast or too slow. I recommend that you guys use a building sensitivity of 1.250 to 1.500. These sensitivities are on the lower end as well as the higher end without them being too drastic. With your editing sensitivity, I recommend anywhere from a 1.000 to a 1.400. With these sensitivities, it will initially feel slow at first, but the most important thing with editing is that you can complete the patterns of the edits that you're trying to pull off. Over time, you'll start to notice that you're completing more edits and missing less when you have your sensitivities between these two numbers. I just want to quickly mention that the building and editing sensitivities are actually multipliers of your X and Y sensitivity. And the reason I'm giving you guys the recommended sensitivities that I did is because if you play with my other recommended 0.600 to 8.00 sensitivities, these will feel pretty clean. We're going to be moving into my current settings that I play with. On screen right now, you guys can see that I play with an X sensitivity sensitivity of 0.750 and a Y sensitivity of 0.650. I play with a targeting sensitivity of 0.500 with a 1.500 building sensitivity and an edit sensitivity of 1.250. My dead zone sensitivity is a 0.20 and I edit with L3, reset with R3, and confirm with L3. I have sprint by default on, so using L3 to edit isn't an issue. I hope I was able to help you guys out today with figuring out the perfect sensitivity for you guys. These are more structured sensitivities to speed up the process of finding the best sensitivity. If you guys do want to join my Discord server, I will leave a link in the description below. Use my code YTRebus in the item shop. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.
I have 4.